Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and as well Scorpio Rising, weekly general tarot reading May 3rd up until May 9th, 2021. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being said aside, moving straight away to our Scorpio reading of the week, and the first card we do have, that is going to be the King of Pentacles. Moving next, that will be the Eight of Pentacles, followed by Temperance. Moving next, what we do have, that is going to be the Eight of Wands. And the last card for our reading of the week, that is going to be the Ace of Swords. And this week we will need to work really hard. That doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to be a week of struggle. I mean, just on the contrary, through a hard work, many opportunities are going to be presented to us. And when I mean hard work, I don't mean just only career hard work, but as well, you can work on yourself in order to attract people around. Also, that is especially if you are single. That is the reason for it. It is because right at the start of the week here, just hold on a second, right at the start of the week here, that individual steps up into our environment under one or another circumstances. And this King of Pentacles, these people, they want to invest into something. They either want to invest in us emotionally, for example, or they want to invest in something we do, say career. They want to invest in our business, they want to invest in our goals, etc, etc. The thing about the King of Pentacles and their investment, this individual here and their investment, it is that's not charity by a large margin. They always have something to gain from it, but the thing is that their gains does not deprive us. So that is a kind of like a win-win type of a situation. But I'm saying that it is not charity, so we don't, how can I say, overstay our welcome, if I may express myself that way. You need to understand, King of Pentacles, they are very self-sufficient type of an individual. And even if they are approaching us in a sense of a relationship, you know, they are going to be fine even if we deny it or we screw the things around. So we have to be rather very careful with them. And when we interact with that individual, the best thing to interact with that individual is to make a point of what they're going to gain when they cooperate with us in one or another way. And right after their appearance out there, or one thing I forgot to mention about the King of Pentacles, you need to know that they do not approach nor how can I say, invest themselves into something new, in this case us or what we do, unless they have sorted everything out into their previous endeavors. Therefore, this individual is pretty well settled. Okay, they have probably a very good job, they have a nice house, and so on and so forth. They are pretty much sorted out, and for one or another reason, we can use those resources as well now as they are approaching us. And right after their approach, and hopefully we take their offer, whatever that offer is, Eight of Pentacles takes place, and this is where the hard work really kicks in. And that is what I mentioned, that the hard work doesn't necessarily needs to be in term of career. The hard work could be, you know, going out on a date with them, you know, finding time to go out on a date with them, because the Eight of Pentacles, especially for those that are single, the card signifies that you guys need to step out in the world. Okay, you just have to go out and show that you are ready to get involved once again. But the Eight of Pentacles points that at this stages with that King of Pentacles, we are going to undertake, you know, our environment, which means all of our endeavors, with a rather great amount of conscientiousness through their help and through their resources. and we are going to be able to pretty much attend to every single detail. With the help of the King of Pentacles in one or another way, we will be able to finally start manifesting a thing, a plan, or a goal that we had in mind for a long time, but for one or another reason, we didn't have the resources to do it. Now we do. Now with the investment of this individual, we do have the resources to manifest that plan or that goal. So things are going to go our way in a very rapid pace. And with the Eight of Pentacles, especially if that's about your career, you can expect a lot of fruitful and growing as well purchase orders, clients, and activities that will allow you to consolidate there into your business. And right after that, we do have a Temperance. And this card pretty much backtracks a little bit and states that as the start of the cooperation with the King of Pentacles, things are going to be a little bit crazy here and there. We may feel a little bit overwhelmed at one thing or another. We also may fall into a state where, you know, we don't want to do anything because it feels just way too much. And that is because we will need to adjust. And the adjustment happens here with the appearance of the Temperance, or the energy of the Temperance into the week. And this card pretty much points that we're just gonna get the hang of it. We're just gonna follow up the routine, or rather like align ourselves with the routine. Also, the card states the cooperation with the King of Pentacles is going to be a very balanced one, if I may say it that way. Under balanced, I mean that they're not going to, this person is not going to bruise themselves on us, demanding that we stick with their agenda, that we stick with their routine, or in other words, that is not going to be a person which is either their way or the highway. They're always going to listen to what we have to say, and even if they do not agree with what we have to say, even if they do not agree with the way we view things and the way, how can I say, the way we want things to happen, they're going to respect that. So these people, by the appearance of this card, that person is not going to be unreasonable at all. But the biggest thing about the Temperance here, it is that the more we cooperate with the King of Pentacles, the more compassion and solidarity is going to take place in between us. And at the end, if not a lover, if not a business partner, you know, if not, how can I say, if not a big investor, that is going to be a person which we can always count on and which we can always turn for in need of help. And right after the Temperance takes place and that alignment really kicks in between us, and we become a well-oiled machine moving forward, the Eight of Wands is manifesting. And the Eight of Wands here points that the opportunities in front of us with our newfound ally, with our newfound resources here, is truly opens up. Eight of Wands, it is when the thing speeds up, the dynamic really kicks in, and a lot of opportunities are coming our way. And even if you do observe the card here, before we met the King of Pentacles, we may have felt that we are at the rock bottom, and that is not going to be, well, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I had that sense recently, and it has nothing to do with how I perform in life, you know. It is just, how can I say, it's probably that Mars moving into where was it, Cancer now. But the Eight of Wands, if you do look at it into the card, a person is climbing up the rock bottom and it's finally up of it. And the Wands represents the opportunities given to us that we can use in order to climb ourselves up from the rock bottom, either into our love life or either into our career as well. So it's pretty much that is the missing piece of the puzzle. The appearance of this person is the missing piece of our puzzle that is going to make our life whole again, at least for the duration of that particular week. One thing I want to warn us, and me included, is that not every opportunity is the best opportunity here. Now, the Eight of Wands is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune. They both represent, you know, an amazing luck, and that the options available are popping one after another. But in the Wheel of Fortune, we're pretty much protected of taking the wrong one, in a sense of that whatever opportunity we take there is going to work in favor of us. With the Eight of Wands, that's not the case. And there is at some points, there is a severe risk in taking one or another opportunity. In this case, the risk is not going to be paid by us, it's going to be paid by the King of Pentacles. But remember, they are going to demand at some point what we owe them, all right? They will need some benefits as well. So my plea to all of us, me included, is that whenever we decide to take on something, we have to think about it with clear-headed mind beforehand. Does it really worth it, right? Is it not something that we're going to lose more than we actually thrown into it? As a business meeting, say, you know, as some sort of a venture also. It will depend on each one of us single situation. And at the end of our week here, we do have the Ace of Swords. And this card points that at the end of the week, we're going to feel prepared. Okay, we're going to feel prepared to face the future, whatever the future holds. With the Ace of Swords, that is the card showing that our spiritual strength is going to be bigger than ever, and that will be because we will know how or what is the reality around us. I don't know how to say it, in a sense of that we will know what the true diagnosis of our status is in regards to career, in regards to relationship as well. With the Ace of Swords, we are also going to know what we need to do in order to grow, love-wise, career-wise as well. We are going to know what it's going to take, and we will have no hesitation to do what it takes in order to grow, in order to end up happy, in order to end up lucrative, in order to end up successful as well. The Ace of Swords calls for a little bit of a, I can't say radical and drastic, more like a tough actions. And we will have no problem making them. And the Ace of Swords is going to bring at the end of the week very, very open conversations with people that our future depends about. Open conversations with our wife or husband, with our friends, with our colleagues as well. We are going to be pretty straightforward and shoot the truth straight away into their faces, whether they like it or not. And that is going to be because now we do have resources to push forward without them if they don't like what they hear. But there will be a drop of a heavy burden of unspoken words that we held for ourselves, not to opt not to hurt somebody, not to hurt the ego of somebody. But that is not going to be the case any longer. So for us, Scorpio, the week, the way I see it, is going to be a week where somebody is pretty much giving us a shoulder, or pushing us a little bit forward with their resources, whatever those resources are. And from there, as the thing takes off, we are going to be pretty fine moving forward into the future, career-wise and relationship-wise. And for those Scorpio which are single, again, guys, the love is not going to knock on your door. Just whenever that person approaches you, bite your tongue, or rather like gnash your teeth, and just start dating. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So that being said, that was our weekly general tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it as much as I did. And we are to see each other around. Until then, bye.